Namaste, dear yogis, those who accidentally found my channel and my regular practitioners. I'm Lisa Grail. Welcome to Morning Sadhana. With the help of Kundalini Yoga of Aquarius era, the teachings of Master Yogi Bhajan, I achieved realization enlightenment in 5 years, starting with severe depression. And every year, August 26 is not only my personal birthday, but also the birthday of the main teacher of Kundalini Yoga, who brought this ancient technology to the West, Yogi Bhajan. It doesn't matter what is said about the master, his contribution to humanity is enormous. It's easy to devalue any teaching, any master, but this doesn't make it less effective as a tool. As a gift to myself and to you, I would like to offer you today a classic morning sadhana kriya that allows you to wake up your body and initiate energy for a productive day. If you are a beginner, then feel free to practice this kriya for 40 days in a row to get the habit of practicing. Use time codes in description so you don't have to listen to introduction every time. It will be long and it's really necessary. And of course, today I will tell you what sadhana is, why it is needed, and how it must be performed in classical version. First, I would like to talk about the results and transformations of body and mind that inevitably occur if you practice constantly. Kundalini Yoga is a powerful technology for spiritual awakening, which prepares the body and energy structures to accelerate the energy inside and expand consciousness. That is, leads to enlightenment, returning back to your true nature. I would like to especially note that this type of yoga can really protect us from too rapid expansion of consciousness if it occurs spontaneously, and helps our sleepy, immature, ignorant, narrow-thinking ego mind to see the world as it really is. It will help prepare the body to accept the colossal flows of energy, which, if enters unprepared body and psyche, can cause breakdowns up to stroke and hallucinations. Now that we have entered the Aquarius era and the vibrational frequency of the earth has risen, we can no longer deny that more and more people are awakening from haze, sleep in wakefulness. Many of them think that they are going crazy or unable to adequately cope with these processes that occur in the body. But if you're a practitioner of Kundalini Yoga, it will balance your endocrine, nervous system and metabolic processes in the brain. And nothing bad can happen to you. Check on myself. I'm here to prepare you and keep you safe because I know firsthand what is awakened Kundalini is. This is power. This is our real power. It allows us to move to completely different level and quality of life and become masters of our reality and fate. Now I want to ask you several questions. Please reply honestly to yourself. First question, are you ready to change your life? Are you ready, if necessary, to be left alone and lose those people who were part of your old way of life? Are you ready to get more hours a day to create and develop, to give people your creativity, to give your service, of course, for the monetary equivalent to the energy that you have invested? After all, the rapid flow of energy in the body, a strong nervous system and the balance of hemispheres of the brain will lead you to reduce the hours of sleep. I currently sleep average 1 hour a day. My body gained enormous stamina than ever. I can ride a bike in Texas heat for hours. Lately, I have had to eat a lot of food, mostly fruits, but not only fruits, to ground myself, absorb prana from fruits and prevent my cells from burning out from excess or light energy. But I already know what will follow next. Life without food and sleep at all. Currently, I give my body time, not excluding food fanatically or not torturing myself with starvation. Of course, I'm glad. I have a lot of things to do. All my life I suffered from body diseases and dreamed of becoming perpetuum mobile, everlasting engine. And my dream has already come true to some extent. Development never stops. One who thinks he achieved everything should work on his ego. I understand that for some people my lifestyle is a pure madness. And I'm happy for those who have chosen an ordinary short life with its earthly pleasures and grievances, and the use of the benefits of civilization, such as watching TV shows and other attributes of mass culture. It's not good or bad, it's just your choice. Another question, are you ready for the fact that your brain, like in movie Lucy with Scarlett Johansson, will work at very high speeds? Clairvoyance and foresight of events will appear. You can easily read people. And from this information, believe me, at the initial stages of awakening, some discomfort is experienced. But in my opinion, these are our basic settings of the brain. The same as restoring the memory about your past incarnations. Or do you really think that you are disposable and all your talents from childhood are determined only by a set of genes? Not at all. Are you ready to get rid of some food that will seem disgusting to you after Kundalini classes? And you will no longer be able to drink alcohol, smoke weed, eat your difficult emotional states? Are you ready not to lie to yourself and honestly admit that much of what you thought you were, what you wanted to achieve, is a fake and complete lies to yourself and others? Are you ready to take off all masks and appear completely unprotected in front of yourself, to look inside the black void inside yourself? And perhaps you're not super kind person who pleases everyone, but a bright artistic personality, born to be on the big stage and quite boldly defending your value. I say this about myself, and I'm no longer ashamed to admit it. What I can say for sure that with constant practice, you will definitely connect with the plan of your soul that was destined for you before incarnation in the body. And trust me, you will no longer care what people say. Let them call you egocentric, narcissistic. The truth, Sadhana, is inside you. And after spiritual awakening, if the light of God wins inside you, you will never harm anyone. You realize that people only reflect what is inside you, or want to hurt you because they experience unbearable pain inside themselves. And all that remains for them is to try to destroy you as an obstacle. If you are ready for cardinal changes in your life and feel a response in your heart, then let's start, and I will tell you what morning sadhana is. To begin with, let me quote the main teacher. What is sadhana? It's the practice of self-discipline that allows one to manifest the infinite within oneself. You do it so that through making commitments, you overcome your laziness, your ego, your stupidity. This is not something that is done to please someone or to get something. Sadhana is a personal process that brings out the best in you. Yogi Bhajan. Okay, little bit rough, but I completely agree with the master. Sadhana means daily spiritual practice. It's the basis of the strength of our spirit. This is our personal, individual spiritual teacher. It's the main tool we use to work on ourselves and achieve our goals in life. Sadhana can be done alone or with a group of Kundalini Yoga practitioners. Before starting a new day, do yourself a favor and set yourself up. Connect your consciousness with your higher self. Incorporate exercises, meditations, mantras into your daily practice to work on all levels of your being. Sadhana is performed during the so-called hours of morning ragweed, 2.5 hours before sunrise, when the sun is at an angle of 60 degrees to the earth. The energy we put into sadhana will bring the maximum effect. At this time, the most perfect vibrations for meditation prevail on earth. The pituitary gland is most active. The surrounding world is still immersed in silence. It will be easier for you to meditate and focus until the new day begins with its noise and bustle. If you can't get up that early in the morning at all, then do it another time. Doing sadhana at any time of the day or night will benefit you. Do morning sadhana regularly and take control of your life. Meet your higher self every morning, and the decisions you make and your whole life will be better. Light and radiance will emanate from you. Each of your sadhanas is a small victory over yourself. And feeling this joy and victory, all the challenges that fate throws at you will be nothing to you. Usually sadhana consists of attunement, a set of Kundalini exercises of your choice, and meditation. So start your day slowly. Do a few stretches in bed, and you can also do some pranayamas. Who knows, for instance, Anuloma Viloma. After that, take a cold shower called Ishnan, which will prepare your body for the practice. Do sadhana in comfortable clothes, preferably white. Cover your head with a white turban or bandage. This is necessary to keep the effect of the practice in the body. Find a comfortable place in your apartment for practicing and place images of the Guru there. This is not necessary in new era. I believe that you are your own Guru. Also, you can put some flowers, candles, incense, and whatever you see fit. Also, please prepare a blanket for relaxation and mat. Then we'll follow Kriya and Shavasana for 15 minutes, and after, please choose any meditation you want from the playlist, short Kriyas, meditations, or exclusive meditations, and at this stage you can finish your practice. You can also find Aquarius mantras and chant them for another 62 minutes after meditation. Find the routine and timing of the ideal sadhana in description of the video. But I give you a universal, simple option. So let's start the practice as always with the initiating chant, Adi Mantra, and honor all the teachers of the Golden Chain, including Yogi Bhajan, and also protect ourselves from our own ignorance with protective mantra, Satnam.
Sit as comfortably as possible in easy pose with crossed legs. You can put a small pillow under the pelvis to keep the back straight. Connect your thumbs and forefingers in Gyan Mudra, the mudra of knowledge. It will help you focus and not lose concentration. Breathe slowly and freely. On the mat, we breathe yogic breathing. With inhalation, the stomach expands, then the diaphragm, and lastly, the chest. With exhalations, the chest, diaphragm, and abdomen descend in reverse order. Leave all thoughts related to the coming day. This is your sacred time to prepare your vessel for interaction with the world and creation. The gaze is directed to the point between the eyebrows. Focus on the point of the third eye unless otherwise stated in the guidance. Now gently rub your palms. Feel the warmth of your hands. Feel how you combine two polarities, male and female. Feel this integrity and join your palms at your chest in prayer mudra, slightly pressing your thumbs on the sternum. Get ready to chant the secret Adi mantra. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the profound divine wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within me. Yogi Bhajan taught that this ancient yogic mantra is a tool to connect with the divine inner wisdom, Guru, within you. Adi means primary or first. In Kundalini Yoga, this is the first mantra to be chanted before any yogic meditation or practice. It is used to tune into session, in order to focus us on the higher self. Please vibrate the sound of the mantra in the sinuses and frontal lobes. Tune yourself like a musical instrument. Then we will chant a protective mantra to get rid of evil. What is evil? This is our own ignorance, mind programs, fears and doubts. Take a deep breath and we sing.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adguru Name, Jugadguru Name, Sadguru Name, Shri Gurudev Name. Adguru Name, Jugadguru Name, Sadguru Name, Shri Gurudev Name. Adguru Name, Jugadguru Name, Sadguru Name, Shri Gurudev Name.
And finished. Inhale, press palm on palm, pull the muscles of the perineum inwards as if you want to push the energy from the lower centers to the ground. This is called Mulabandha or root lock. Hold your breath. Hold the sound of mantra in the body. The crown stretches up. And with an exhalation, gently lower your hands to your knees in Gyan Mudra again and observe a couple of breathing cycles, sensations in the body. Relax your eyes under the eyelids. And we begin the Kriya for the joints and opening the energy in the body. Sit in easy pose with your legs crossed. Place your left hand behind your neck. Place the fingers of your right hand into fist. Begin rotational movements in the shoulder joint with the right hand, keeping the arm straight at the elbow at 60 degrees at the top. Clockwise rotation. Rotations should be slow, but precise and powerful. Feel the muscles under the shoulder blade. This movement affects the nervous system. 3 minutes. Help yourself with breathing. Holding your breath will cause excessive tension and a desire to stop the exercise. The crown stretches up, a slight throat lock, and look at the point between the eyebrows or at the tip of the nose.
Namastang Akale, Namastang Kirpale, Namastang Arupe, Namastang Anupe, Namastang Apekhe, Namastang Alekhe, Namastang Akaye, Namastang Ajaye, Namastang Ganje, Namastang Banje, Namastang Name, Namastang Thame, Namastang Karmang, Namastang Adharmang, Namastang Anamang, Namastang Adhamang, Namastang Jite, Namastang Bhite, Namastang Abahe, Namastang Atahe, Namastang Anile, Namastang Anade, Namastang Chede, Namastang Agade, Namastang Ganje, Namastang Banje, Namastang Udare, Namastang Apare, Namastang Soeke, Namastang Aneke, Namastang Abute.
And we continue for a little more than a minute. Check the position of the body. Keep your back straight. Rotate the shoulder joint of your right hand.
Namastang Nirname, Namastang Nirkame, Namastang Nirdhate, Namastang Nirghate, Namastang Nirdute, नमस्तं अभूते नमस्तं अलोके नमस्तं अशोके नमस्तं निर्तापे नमस्तं अथापे नमस्तं तिर्माने नमस्तं निधाने नमस्तं अगाहे नमस्तं अबाहे नमस्तं तिर्वर्गे नमस्तं असर्गे नमस्तं परभोगे नमस्तं सुजोगे नमस्तं अरंगे नमस्तं अभंगे नमस्तं अगम्ये नमस्सतिरम्ये नमस्तं जलाश्रे नमस्तं निराश्रे नमस्तं अजाते नमस्तं अपाते नमस्तं अमजबे नमस्सत अजबे.
Okay, and take a deep breath. Stop the movement, Mula Bandha, and lower your arm as you exhale. Immediately change hands and continue for another 3 minutes. Right hand behind the neck, the elbow is directed to the side, the chest is open, the left hand with the fist at 60 degrees up and rotated counterclockwise. Lower your shoulders, do not pinch your neck. A slight throat lock, Jalanhara Bandha, and continue with slow, calm breathing.
नमो सर्व भौने नमो सर्व रंगे नमो सर्व भंगे नमो काल काले नमः सद्दयाले नमस्तं अवर्णे नमस्तं अमरणे नमस्तं जराण नमस्तं कीर्तान नमो सर्व तंदे नमो सतस अबंदे नमस्तं निर्साके नमस्तं निर्वाके नमस्तं रहीमे नमस्तं करीमे नमस्तं अनंते नमस्तं महन्ते नमस्सत रागे नमस्तं सुहागे नमो सर्व सोखं नमो सर्व पोखं नमो सर्व कर्ता नमो सर्व हर्ता नमो जोग जोगे नमो भोग भोगे नमो सर्व दयाले नमो सर्व पाले चाचल छंद का प्रसाद अरूप हैं अनूप हैं अजू हैं अबू हैं अलेख हैं अपेख हैं अनाम हैं अकाम हैं अदे हैं अबे हैं अजीत हैं अबीत हैं तिरमान हैं निदान हैं तिरवर्ग हैं असर्ग हैं अनिल हैं अनाद हैं अजय हैं आजाद हैं अजन्म हैं अवर्ण हैं अभूत हैं अभरण हैं अगंज हैं अपंज हैं अजूज हैं अजंज हैं अमीक हैं रफीक हैं अतंग हैं अबंध हैं निर्बूज हैं असूज हैं अकाल हैं.
A minute more, we go through discomfort. Imagine that the hand seems to move by itself. Enjoy through tension. Powerful circles.
अलोक हैं अशोक हैं अकर्म हैं अवर्म हैं अजीत हैं अभूत हैं अबा हैं आगाह हैं अमान हैं निधान हैं अनेक हैं फिर एक हैं अमान हैं निदान हैं अनेक हैं फिर एक हैं भुजंग पर्यात छंद नमो सर्वमानी समस्ति निधानी नमो देव देवे अपेखी अपेवे नमो काल काले नमो सर्व पाले नमो सर्व गौणी नमो सर्व पौणी अनंगी अनाथे नृसंगी परमाते नमो पान पाने नमो मान माने नमो चंद्र चंद्रे नमो पान पाने नमो गीत.
Well done. Inhalation, Mula Bandha. Hold your breath. And lower your hands. Literally half a minute to realize the changes in the body, and we will continue. You are free to shake your legs whenever you like, as this practice is almost entirely done in the easy pose.
स्वरूपे नमो राज राजेश्वर परम रूपे नमो जोग जोगेश्वर परम सिद्धे नमो राज राजेश्वर परम वृद्धे नमो शस्त्र पाणे नमो अस्त्र माणे नमो परम ज्ञाता नमो लोक माता.
Next exercise. Easy pose. Place your hands in front of your chest, palms facing forward, spread wide and tighten your fingers. Lower your arms down to your hips and then stretch them up and then down to your chest again. You move your arms in a circle bending and unbending them at the elbows. Continue for 3 minutes. Keep your fingers tense. Breathing is not indicated here, but it is convenient to raise your arms straight at the elbows with inhalation, and then bend, return them back to the chest with exhalation. Help yourself with breathing and imagine that you awaken internal energy. Energy circulates freely. Blood circulation improves. Eyes are closed and directed to any convenient point for concentration.
परम परम परमेश्वरं प्रोक्षपालं सदा सर्वदा सिद्धदाता दयालं अछेदी अपेदी अनामं अकामं समस्तो पराजी समस्त धामं तेरा जोर चाचरी छंद जले हैं थले हैं अभी थे अबे हैं प्रभु हैं अजू हैं आदेश हैं अवेश हैं अंग पर्याप्त छंद अगाधे आबादे आनंदी स्वरूपे नमो सर्वमाने समस्ति निधाने नमस्त्वं निर्नाथे नमस्त्वं परमात्मे नमस्त्वं अगंजे नमस्त्वं अभंजे नमस्त्वं अकाले नमस्त्वं अपाले नमो सर्वदेशे नमो सर्वदेशे नमो राज राजे नमो साज साजे नमो शाह शाहे नमो माह माहे नमो गीत गीते नमो प्रीत प्रीते नमो रोक रोके नमो शोक शोके नमो सर्व रोगे नमो सर्व भोगे नमो सर्व जीतं नमो सर्व पीतं नमो सर्व ज्ञानं नमो परमतानं नमो सर्व.
And the last minutes you can accelerate and disperse the energy flows as much as possible.
नमो सर्व रंगे तिरभंगे अनंगे नमो जीव जीवन नमो बीज बीजे अखिजे अखिजे समस्तं प्रसिजे कृपालं स्वरूपे कर्मं प्रणासी सदा सर्वदा रिद्धि सिद्धं निवासी चरगत छंद तव प्रसाद अमृत कर्मे अमृत तरमे अखल जोगे अचल भोगे अचल राजे अटल साजे अखल कर्मं अलख कर्मं सर्वं दाता सर्वं ज्ञाता सर्वं पाने सर्वं माने सर्वं प्राणं सर्वं.
And we finished. Deep breath, Mula Bandha. Stretch your hands to the sky. Fingers are still tense. And with exhalation, gently lower your hands to your knees with your palms up. Observe your sensations.
अनाद मूरत अजोन पुरख अपार सर्वमान तिरमान देव देव आद उदार सर्व पालक सर्व कालक सर्व को पुण्य काल जत्र तत्र विराज ही अवधूत रूप रसाल.
And we're still sitting in easy pose. Place your arms straight at the elbows at your sides, parallel to the floor, palms facing up. Spread your fingers. Keep your hands still in this position and begin very slow movements with your hands at the wrists. First, you raise your palms up, then lower them down as far as possible. It is important to keep the fingers splayed and the arms straight at the elbows. 3 minutes. Here we will produce alchemy inside the body, produce our own morphine, which will lead us to relaxation at a very deep level. Do not hold your breath and leave any state. Release the emotions out.
अनेक दर्शन कीन रूप अनेक खेल खेल अखेल खेलन अंत को फिर एक देव पेव न जानहि जेहि वेद और कतेब रूप रंग न जात पात सो जाने के जेब तात मात न जात जाकर जन्म मरण बीन चक्र बक्र फिरे चक्र चक्र मान ही पुरतीन लोक 14 के बिख जग जाप जे जाप आद देव अनाद मूरत थाप्यो सब जे थाप परम रूप पुनीत मूरत पूरन पुरख अपार सर्व विश्व रच्यो स्वयंभव गणन पंजन हार कालहीन कला संयुक्त अकाल पुरख आदेश कर्म काम सो पर.
And 1 more minute, you can speed up the movements. The fingers are tense. Go through the discomfort. Help yourself with slow, deep breathing.
गर्भ गंजन दुष्ट पंजन मुक्त दायक काम आप रूप अमीक अनुस्तत एक पूरक अवधूत गर्भ गंजन सर्व पंजन आदि रूप असूत अंगहीन अपंग अनाथम एक पुरख अपार सर्व लायक सर्व कायक सर्व को प्रतिपार सर्व गंता सर्व हंता सर्व ते अनपेख.
And finished, take a deep breath. Stretch your arms to the sides. Mula Bandha, root lock. And with exhalation, gently lower your hands to your knees with your palms up. Shake your legs if necessary. Feel this healing on a deep level, this relaxation. Well done, guys, and we are moving on. Easy pose. The arms are again at the sides of the body, straight at the elbows, but this time the left palm is facing down and the right palm is facing up. Start raising one hand up 60 degrees to the side, while the other goes down 60 degrees. Hands are constantly in one straight line. Continue for 3 minutes. This exercise tones your spine and strengthens the muscular frame around your spinal cord. Try not to bend your elbows and imagine that you are flying like a hang glider. Breathing is again slow and deep, without delay or holds.
आलेस्य तरम आदेस्य तरम सर्वाभरणाद्य अनदंड बाड्य चाचरी छंद तव प्रसाद गोविंदे मुकंदे उदारे अपारे हरियं करियं निर्नामे अकामे गोविंदे मुकंदे उदारे अपारे हरियं करियं निर्नामे अकामे भुजंग पर्याप्त छंद चतर चक्र करता चतर चक्र हरता चतर चक्र दाने चतर चक्र जाने चतर चक्र वर्ती चतर चक्र धरती चतर चक्र पाले चतर चक्र काले चतर चक्र पासे चतर चक्र वासे चतर चक्र माने चतर चक्र दाने चाची छंद न सत्रे न मित्रे न परमं न पित्रे न कर्मं न काये अजन्मं न जाये न चित्रे न मित्रे परे है पवित्र पृथ्वी से आदि से अदृश्य अकृष्य भगवती छंद तव प्रसाद कचते के आछिज देश के आपिज पेश के आगंज कर्म के आपंज परम के आपिज लोके के आदित्य सोके के अवधूत वर्ण के बेकूत.
And 1 more minute. Who can accelerate? Who is extremely difficult to continue? As it turns out, with practice, you will feel how your body has grown stronger and is able to withstand all the time.
आद अदेव हैं के आप अपेव हैं के चित्र बहीन हैं के एक अधीन के रोजी रजा के रही में रिहा के पाक बेअब हैं के गैबुल गैब हैं के अफुल गुनाह है के शाहन शाह है के कारण कुनिंद है के रोजी दहिंद है के राज़ रहीम है के कर्मं करीम है के सर्वं कली है के सर्वं दली है के सर्वत्र माने के सर्वत्र दाने के सर्वत्र दौने के सर्वत्र पौने के सर्वत्र देश है के सर्वत्र पेश है के सर्वत्र राज है के सर्वत्र।
And inhalation, stretch your arms to the sides, root lock, throat lock, hold your breath, and again gently lower your hands down to your knees, take in the energy. You can also rotate your shoulders and head each time to release tension.
के सर्वत्र हंता के सर्वत्र दंता के सर्वत्र पेखी के सर्वत्र पेखी के सर्वत्र काज के सर्वत्र राज के सर्वत्र।
Easy pose again. Join the palms in the center of the chest in a prayer mudra. Forearms are parallel to the floor. Press with one palm on the other and with thumbs on the center of the chest. Breathe slowly and deeply. Keep your gaze on the tip of your nose. When you press your palms against each other over the entire area, your energy acquires the quality of neutrality. Positive and negative go away. Thus, you energize yourself and develop neutral mind. That is, there is a balance of the hemispheres of brain. 3 minutes, keep pressure between palms all the time. And finished, deep breath, press palm on palm and lower your hands as you exhale. Feel balance, harmony and calmness. Remaining in easy pose, extend your arms straight at the elbows to the sides, parallel to the floor, palms facing down, thumbs pressed to the index fingers. Hold a light throat lock. Do not strain your neck too much. This exercise will help you heal yourself. All the garbage will come out of your subconscious, so anger and irritation may arise. Go through a stage where you want to scream out your anger, because after that there will come a moment when you want to say a relieved "ah." We will remain in this position for 10 minutes. Let's begin, and I will announce milestones 3, 5, and 7 minutes so that you can stop, take a deep breath, do Mula Bandha, count 10 counts, and then exhale and meditate with your hands in Gyan Mudra on your knees for the rest of the time. Gradually increase the time. So 3 minutes have passed. We press under the index fingers, the fingers of Jupiter, personifying knowledge, wisdom, poise, and calmness. Exhale all negative experiences. Feel that nothing can upset you, knock you out of balance. And we continue for 5 minutes, half the time. Who wants to finish? Take a breath, hold your breath for 10 counts, and gently lower your hands to your knees in Gyan Mudra. And who is ready for the maximum result? Continue. This exercise will heal those who do not know where their outbursts of anger come from, driving them crazy. It's a precise therapy. All the energy of the brain is balanced at the moment when you feel unbearable pain. And there is no more pain in your head. Pain in our hands directly depends on the degree of dysfunction of brain activity. And 7 minutes milestone, only 3 minutes left. Feel like an invisible force, the strength of your spirit, holding hands for you. We go through pain, fears, doubts. Clean out all the dirt from subconscious. Free yourself from the burden of the past. And the last 30 seconds, finish line. Let's do it. Do not give up. You are doing great. Inhalation, Mula Bandha. Hold it. And And with the exhalation, lower your hands to your knees. Relax. Shake your legs. And we will continue. Morning practice will bring you incredible results in a week. Return back to easy pose. Stretch both arms straight above your head and press them to your ears. Clench all fingers into fists. Thumbs are clamped inside. Next, in turn, begin to stretch your fingers up and then again clench into fists. First index finger, stretch and squeeze, then middle finger, ring finger, and finally little fingers. Continue for 2 minutes and stretch your spine up all the time. This exercise works with the brain. It's okay if you manage to pull out one of your fingers less often. You see, it's not perfect for me either, but any attempt counts. Good. Inhale, Mula Bandha. And exhale, relax. Okay, let's little bit change position. Please lie on your stomach and place your hands in front of your shoulders. Move into cobra pose, pushing your chest forward, opening your heart center. Or rest on your elbows in the Sphinx position if you have a sore spine. The upper part of the body up to the navel should be off the floor. Tilt your head back and stretch your crown to your heels. Stick your tongue out as far as you can and begin slow deep breathing through your mouth. 2 minutes. During this exercise, a bitter taste will appear in the mouth. This is normal. There is a deep detox of the internal organs.
Say
for the last 30 seconds, breathe. Open your creativity, your throat chakra. And inhalation, squeeze your buttocks, mula bandha, pull the tongue out, and with exhalation gently lower the body to the floor. And we stay here for a while. Let the tension flow freely into the ground. Feel yourself on an airy feather bed soaring above the ground. And we again move into easy pose to perform Sitali pranayama. Curl your tongue, stick it out of your mouth, and take a slow deep breath in through your mouth, and then exhale completely through your nose. 3.5 minutes. Sitali pranayama balances body temperature, and if you have fever, it will help you get rid of it. Works well also in hot climate and while catching cold. Keep going and meditate. And take a deep breath. Exhale. Finished. Now we will ground the energy received in practice with the help of Sufi grind. Kundalini classics. Easy cross-legged pose. Grab your knees with your hands and begin rotational movements from the groin area. Do 52 rotations in each direction. Rotate your body in a circle, first clockwise. The bends are deep. The crown of the head does not bend down or up. Inhale, the body soars above the ground in front of you. Exhale, the back is rounded. It is hard to find an exercise in Kundalini Yoga as good to make us feel ourselves in the body, feel grounded, as Sufi grind. Close your eyes and direct all your attention to the inner space of your body. Inhale, front semicircle. Exhale, back semicircle. Smooth, wide movement. With movement forward, the body leans as low as possible to the ground. With exhalation, the back is rounded as much as possible. Sufi grind has an extraordinary effect on the emotional body and helps to get rid of anger, anxiety, depressive states. Sufi grind also stretches the fascial contractions from tip of your toes all the way through the body, all the way up the legs, intestines, massages every intestinal organ in the body, opens the heart, working on the lymph through the chest, throat, working with the spine. So it's a very gentle, mild, at first sight movement, which in fact gives the full body workout. And while finishing, narrow the amplitude of rotation, return the body to the center position, and then please rotate counterclockwise also 52 times. With love for yourself and with pleasure. Sufi grind helps to create serotonin in our body. And when we are stressed and anxious, our body can't produce it. So make Sufi grind to calm down, to receive a gentle massage, allowing your body relax at a very deep level and keep on producing serotonin. Release anxiety and worries. Reveal your sensitivity, sexuality, massaging the pelvic floor. And when finished, come center, take a deep breath, Mula Bandha, hold your breath, and exhale. Alright, again in easy pose. Bend your elbows and place your wrists in front of your chest, allowing them to hang down freely. Begin rotational movements with your shoulders forward. 3 minutes. During this exercise, you eliminate all deposits in the shoulder joints, which later could cause you a lot of anxiety. Do this exercise properly.
Seed, flow, integrity. Seed, flow, creative infinity. Hare, 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 Waheguru. Hare, Hare, Hare.
Okay, and inhale, exhale, finished. And now we change something. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Place your hands on the floor behind you. And start alternately lifting your straight legs up, trying to touch your nose with your knees, and then lower them back to the floor. Point your toes. 3 minutes. We work on the beauty of our legs and normalize blood circulation. Anti-varicose practice. Move with joy. Inhale, leg up, exhale down. Be careful not to punch your face.
Integrity. Creative infinity. Hare, 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 Waheguru.
40 seconds, you can speed up. Okay, finished. Relax, hands on your legs. Sit in easy pose and take yoga mudra. Interlace your fingers behind your back and touch the floor with your forehead. Raise your straight arms as high as possible up and hold this position for 2 minutes. Be very calm. Yoga mudra helps us to get rid of cough and clears the airways of phlegm.
Patience pays. Wait. Let the hand of God work for you. One who has created you, let Him create all the environments, circumstances, and facilities and faculties. काहे डोले प्राणियां राखेगा सृजनहार, जिस पदाइश तू किया सोई लेसी सार. O individual, why you are in a very doubtful state, one who has made you will take care of you. One who has created this universe, all the planetary faculties and facilities on earth, He is the one who has created you. Wait, have patience, lean on Him. Then all best things will come to you. Dwell in God. Dwell in God. Dwell in God. Befriend your soul. Dwell in God and befriend your soul. Dwell in God and befriend your soul. All the faculties and facilities of the creation which are in your best interest shall be at your feet. You need million things. Million things will reach you.
All right. And now, without changing your posture, start singing, I am healthy, I am happy, I am a saint. 1 minute.
I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe. I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe. I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe. I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe. I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe. I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe. I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe. I am happy, I am happy, I am safe.
And take a deep breath and exhale. Lower your hands and return your body to upright position. Relax. And finally, the last exercise, go into easy pose. Extend your arms straight out in front of you, parallel to the floor. Interlace all fingers in the lock of Venus. Index fingers straightened and pointed forward. Keep your back straight and do not bend your elbows. Stay in this pose for 3 minutes with slow deep breathing. You can look ahead by relaxing and straining the eye muscles, removing the eye clamps. Hold for another 40 seconds, and then we will have Shavasana. And inhale, hold it, Mula Bandha. And exhale, very smoothly take the position, lying on your back. You can dim the light, cover yourself with blanket, and try to relax the body as much as possible. Every cell, every muscle, especially the face, we strain it unconsciously. Soar on an airy feather bed and trust the space of your world, and it will bring you many wonders. I stay with you in Shavasana for 15 minutes. Then do any meditation, and when you are done with it, sing Sat Nam 3 times. Long Sat, short Nam. Truth is my name. And I say goodbye to you. Until we meet again. Have a good one.